it is time. Yay, it's time. Oh, Lord, look at this hair. Anyhow, it's time to bring out all the Christmas stuff. Yay! So now I have to like climb in this little closet to get all of our stuff out because our storage is literally all down this little tiny wall. This is like our indoor storage, which I've got to climb all the way back there to get all this Christmas crap out. It's not so bad up front, but towards the end it starts getting creepy and a little claustrophobic, so not looking forward to that part. Okay, so I hope you guys can like see me and hear me. I am starting the process. So I made these garlands, oh gosh, maybe like 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, I don't even remember. But what I'm doing right now is going ahead and laying them out because I know I'm going to need additional garlands just because we've got long stairway and all that. But I want to go ahead and put them up now so I can see where I'm going to need to add and see how far. Ooh, I'm out of breath. These will cover. So what I'm using to attach them to the banister here is zip ties. And since these are not long enough on their own to go around, I'm just connecting two. And then I'll go through later and I'll cut them. So if you're lucky enough that you don't actually have to move any of your furniture to make room for your tree, I'm very jealous because I gotta move stuff. One of the biggest reasons we bought new furniture was just because we needed to be able to shift stuff around holiday time. So right now I'm trying to figure out if I want to put both of the seating chairs here in front of the fireplace or if I want to just put them right here in front of this stairwell. This way you can use them. I'm trying to figure that out because the plan is that the big giant tree is going to go here in front of all of the windows. And I could also put like one chair in the corner here and one over here. Just not sure how I want to do that yet, so we'll see. Holy crap. So I knew this heifer was big. I've had this tree for 5 years. This will be my 5th Christmas with it. I think so. I knew the tree was big, although I've never seen it, like I've said before, we've never been able to have all of the pieces put in the tree because it never quite fit properly in our house. So this is the first year that I'm able to put every single piece, and oh my god, this tree is so big. And I've got all my war wounds. I don't even know if you can see, but I've got scratches and my arms are just shut. So I had to change ladders. I was using a 6-foot and I got to the top and I can't reach anymore. So I've now had to trade out to the 8-foot ladder because I still got to get one more piece up here and I can't reach. Oh, this tree is so big. I mean, like, I knew it was big. I knew it wasn't a small tree, but oh, like, that's not even the top. There's one more piece that goes right here, but I needed this 8-foot ladder to get me up there, so here we go. Okay, so next project. Today has not been a good day whatsoever. It's November 1st, and I was super excited to start decorating, getting the tree going. Enzo, do you mind? Sit. And that tree has been one pain in the ass after another. Lights are not working. I've had to go back to the store several times to buy lights. Then I was almost done getting the whole tree lit and 2 of the strands went out. It's been a very frustrating day. So I've wasted a whole day with that tree and I've gotten nowhere with it. So I'm going to move on to something that I can control a little better. So I have garland. We were in a different house and it had like, not podiums, but I guess they're podiums. We had garland like wrapped around them, like columns, that's what they're called. Columns we had wrapped around. And then our last house, I just took them with us, and I'll post a link to our video, to my Christmas video that I did last year decorating our house. It's a different house, so this way, maybe if you've got something similar, it'll give you guys some ideas. But I went ahead and reused the garland there. So in this house, I was super excited because we have a 2-story now, and with all of the banister, the railings and everything, I've always wanted to put like Christmas garland all around. I just love how that looks in houses. I think it's really pretty. So I was able to use pretty much all of the garland that I had already made is up, but I do need additional garland because I still have the longest banister going down the stairs that I don't have any garland for. So what I did today was go to Hobby Lobby. Now that it's officially November 1st, all of the Christmas decor has dropped down to 50% versus last week it was 40%. So I went and picked up some picks and decorations to put in the garland. And I tried to find stuff that looks like what I already have in the old garland. And some of the stuff they did have, but some of it they don't. So I'm gonna try to incorporate like some of the new stuff, add it to the old garland just to kind of tie it all together. But I am sticking with the same colors and kind of as close to it as I possibly can. So these guys here, I have in the old ones and I just love these. These are $2.99 each, and of course they're 50 off, so they're only $1.50 each. And right now what I'm doing before I glue or anything, I like to kind of almost fold it in half so this way it mirrors everything and everything's even. And then I just kind of like to stick everything in there and just play around with it before I glue anything, just so I have an idea if I need to run to the store and get more stuff, if I need to move some stuff, and just to kind of map it all out and have an idea before I start gluing. And then it's too late and I can't take it back. So I picked up those flowers. I picked up these really white sparkly pine cones. These were $1.50 each, of course 50% off of that, 75 cents. And then these here were $1.60. Everything's half off. These here I actually had left over from the old garlands, but I think they still sell these, and these are $8.99 each, and again 50% off. So these are left over, but I think I saw these today. They still have them at the store. What else? Oh, and then these silver balls I have in the old garland, so I grabbed those. The only thing I didn't grab is I didn't realize that I had white Christmas ornaments on that one, so I might need to go pick up some of those just to kind of tie it all in together. So I'm going to play around with this and kind of position everything where I want it, and then I'm going to get my hot glue gun and start gluing everything in so that I can hurry up and get this up and out of the way, and it's just one less thing to do. So this is me just mapping everything out. Nothing is stuck in there. I've just got kind of everything kind of thrown in there just to get an idea. This way I have time. I can move everything around, fire up my glue gun, and pray that this works how I want it to. Mr. Fix-It over here working on the lights. Like I said, it was not a good day. Are you messing with... Oh, he's making his boobs move. Really? So he's working on the light situation because we still don't got lights all the way up.
Because you were about to burn this motherfucker down.
I was. I literally had freak out. I was very, very, very pissed. Watching the World Series right now. 5-0 right now. Astros are winning, but I don't want to jinx us, so I'm trying not to pay attention to the game because yesterday I paid too much attention and we lost. So I'm just gonna keep busy, and I know I'm gonna keep busy and not pay attention, and hopefully this means that like we'll win. So currently I am adding pieces to the garland, which I already have them all up. So if you're doing this, I highly suggest do this on the ground, because when they're already up, it's really hard to kind of see and figure out where you need to add. So I don't advise putting them up first and then doing this, but I didn't really know I was adding pieces until I made this final one. So this is the new one that I made today. It's so pretty. And then these are all the old ones that I'm just kind of going through and adding. I'll show you guys more later once it's all finished, but the new one I love. It's really pretty. So I'm just going in, adding more pieces to kind of fill it up. My hands are so dirty from touching all this stuff. And I'm hoping that tomorrow I can start working on decorations on all these trees.
As long as you don't put it in the house, then I'm good.
You should love Christmas, no?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He is Mr. Scrooge. Funny story, or at least I think it's funny. He always talks a mess about growing up with his dad, and how, like, his dad loves Christmas. There's like Christmas knickknacks all over their house. Loves it. And he hates it. I guess like it just made him not like it. But I find it hilarious that he marries somebody that loves it just as much as his dad, if not more. And so he has to live with it still. But what?
I can tolerate you.
You can tolerate me? Why?
Because you got boobs.
I have boobs. There you go. So I'm adding these picks here. I loved how the flock trees look, but they're expensive and I can't buy a new tree. So I thought to kind of add the flock look that I really like, I would use these. These are regular price $9.99, and then everything's half off this week, so I got them for $5 each. And I'm just kind of tucking them in all over the tree just to give a little of the white and add something different. Wait, what's today? I'm losing track of days. Thursday morning, I think? I don't even know. Do you see my face? Like, I've got glitter. There's glitter all over me. My house looks like I've sprinkled fairy dust all over it because glitter is everywhere from all of the ornaments and everything. I finally finished decorating the living room tree, the upstairs tree. So now I'm like cleaning up the aftermath and just trying to vacuum all the floors and clean up everything because there was just literally tree stuff and glitter everywhere. But look how beautiful she is. So finished. So I still gotta hang up this garland because it needs to go over here on the fireplace. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do that because I don't want to put holes in my mantle. So I gotta work on that. And I am trying to find a missing piece of my studio tree. I have the top and the bottom, can't seem to find the center anywhere. I've got all the decorations and everything ready to go, but I'm missing some pieces. And I'm just looking around and everything is sparkling. It's all over my couch, my ottoman. It's like freaking glitter everywhere. Looks like a bunch of fairies had a damn party in my house because there's just glitter everywhere. All right, guys, here's how we're gonna do this. This vlog is already super long, so there's no way I can still go on this exact same vlog and show you everything. So we're gonna make this a two-part. So this first part, obviously you've already watched it and it was just us getting ready and getting everything together. So I'm going to do a second part, which will actually be like our holiday tour, where I can actually show you everything completely ready and done and put together. And this way you're not sitting here watching a 30-minute vlog. So I'm gonna give you a two-part one, so stay tuned because the tour part is coming next.